When the film gets released, it's supposed to bring awareness that you are not alone. As much as it might not sound right for body dysmorphia, it is. Many teens go through it, whether or not just because they feel like they're not perfect. They often find themselves in a loophole that when they look at a mirror, they feel disgusted and often find themselves comparing to others. Social media also plays a big role as people talk about how perfect these people are. So teens go to the mirror and inspect every part of themselves and feel disgusted after. Whether the size of a person, their face, or anything, they tend to be harsh on themselves, and it can lead to many dangerous things. What teens see in the mirror is not true, and what they think isn't true. It all partakes in a sort of mental health crisis. This type of emotions I got from feedback on my film is that it looks depressing in some parts, and how the main character is often spotting imperfections in herself, where she even feels disgusted. In my film, she's comparing herself to someone in school, where she thinks she's perfect. Meanwhile, she's looking at the mirror in front of her. The teen audience may engage as they might be able to relate to it. They're able to see things about themselves that wouldn't be noticeable to those unless you look closely or have the same mindset as them. An example of this is a character named Abby from Ginny and Georgia, where she believed she was fat, but in reality she was skinny. She wanted to change her appearance and be perfect like her friends. This is relatable, as I used to think like that, but not anymore. Meaning if I experience this, which is the harsh reality, and I watch many series that include body dysmorphia, like Insatiable, that means most likely those who have gone through it or know somebody, they will watch it. I would distribute this through having small trailers on social media, as that's what teenagers tend to use or promote with hashtags. Specifically, I would use Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. However, an idea of it, if it were a physical item, would be a small mirror with words of affirmation with the title of the film on the outside of the mirror. It is something new that I haven't seen people do, but another great example of marketing that I could get inspiration from is when the avatars collab with the Lay's chips. It was a smart idea, as many people have an interest in both. The characters I would choose to use as my main character as the cake character is my main character, as she's the one struggling in this film. I think the audience can be able to identify my characters by their screen time, especially between the mother and the main character, Maddie. The audience will be able to connect with Maddie in some type of way and will sympathize, as she's the vulnerable character. The sort of storyline my film will continue to progress. It will involve more drama and newer emotions if they were to continue. It would be about the main character, Maddie, who is often trying to find new ways, but the ending is a mystery, as no one knows what may happen next. After the opening scene can be changed up from the beginning. The film is made of the main character's view, as we hear her thoughts of what she's telling herself, but the cinematography is from a third point of view, but that goes into first person, as some cases in the film. It's made up of the main character's view, as we hear her thoughts of what she's telling herself, but the cinematography is from a third point of view, but that goes into first person.